Denis Matsuev este o adevărată stea a pianisticii contemporane și duce mai departe tradiția marii școli muzicale ruse. Din 1998, de când a câștigat cea de-a 11-a ediție a prestigioasei competiții Tchaikovsky, traiectul său a fost unul ascendent. Este ambasador UNESCO, decorat cu Ordinul de Onoare al Federației Ruse, cântă cu cele mai mari orchestre și cei mai importanți dirijori din lume, iar totul a început încă din copilărie.
I was in Wunderkind in my home city, Irkutsk. I was born there and lived until 15 years, and I remember my childhood. It's a very nostalgic moment, and we have a musical family. My father and mother is a musician and pianist. My father is my first teacher, and but at the same time I was absolutely normal guy without any practice and 10 hours a day. It's not for me. Maybe I broke the stereotype about Wunderkind. I play in football, I play in ice hockey during the winter. I broke my hands during the football match 3 times. Hearing music, classical music, not only classical music, and also jazz music. It's my second love. My father also a fantastic jazz player, and hearing a lot of recording. And also my grandmother and grandfather, they was not musician, but they play in any instruments, not only piano. My grandfather played the violin, my grandmother played the guitar and the accordion and the piano at the same time, and each weekend we have a fantastic party in our home, and a lot of popular song from Soviet movie, from operetta, not only opera, operetta, and I repeat immediately each theme, and I repeat pop music also. For example, like Modern Talking. I was guy number 1 in our class in my usually high school. All girls love me because I play each popular song immediately on the piano. When I was 3 years old, I go to the piano and repeat immediately some music from Soviet weather broadcast music from Manchester, Liverpool music. And I repeat immediately this, and my parents say, okay, not too bad. And of course my father played every day. He wrote music, he was composer, and at the same time I never forget first concert by Sviatoslav Richter when he came in Irkutsk. This is absolutely magic moment because I never forget this concerto. I remember each notes from this concerto when Richter came on the stage. There's absolutely no light and just small light near the score, near the partiture. And I remember all program he played in the end variation by Paganini, by Brahms, first book, and second book for encore. And maybe after this concert I think about, for example, I want to be there, I want to be on the stage. It's a very special moment in my life when I hearing Richter in my city.
In 1990, you won a prize offered by the New Names Charitable Foundation, and this offered you the possibility to study in Moscow and to have your first international concerts. What are your best memories from this period?
It's a fantastic family. It's a charity foundation, New Names. They organize fantastic woman. Name is Iveta Voronova. We've been here in Bucharest, and I played this whole before Enescu Festival. And I play Tchaikovsky concerto, piano concerto number 1 here, and it's a big supporting to young gift kids from all Soviet Union. When Yvette Voronova came in my city Irkutsk, at the same time it was some selection or pre-selection for foundation. And at the same time, I have a very important football match in my team. And my father, he is a very wise man, and he say, of course, you go to your football match because the cancel is not possible. You can imagine, because I am captain, it's my team. And of course, I score two goals. We win. And I go immediately after that, go to the Philharmonic Hall in Irkutsk, very warm, and play 2 prelude by Rachmaninoff and my jazz improvisation. And after that, Iveta Nikolaevna Voronova came in my dressing room and say, Kiska. Kiska is the small cats. Kiska Maya, it's my cats, something like that. We would like to invite you in Moscow. And I say, of course, thank you so much. And back in my football team, don't understand what happened. It's an absolutely historical day in my life, because after that I moved to Moscow to the concert, and after that go to the Center Music School by Moscow Conservatory. And my family moved with me, and I start absolutely new life in Moscow.
The years have passed, and now you are the new leader of the New Names Charitable Foundation. How is it to be on the other side of the table, helping young musicians reach their potential?
It's very important, support to young talent, because the classical music is a very difficult world. Because unfortunately, Iveta Nikolaevna passed away 5 years ago, and I'm a president of this foundation, and we're still working the same line. We go around in our country every year, minimum 20 region. We came with the very famous professor from Moscow Conservatory. We give the master class, and after that we support the special, because the new generation in Russia now is very strong from the very small city. From not professional music family. It's a paradox, because Russian piano school still alive and over there. I like jazz, Jazz is not only style of music. Jazz is feeling inside. You can improvise during the life, not only on the instrument. I think that is improvisation in the classical music. This is very important things. I mean improvisation by interpretation. For example, when we go with Maestro Nozeda, play Prokofiev number 2. We played this concerto many times around on the world. But every time when I go to the station, play this concerto or Rachmaninoff number 3, it's absolutely teamwork. We need to move together during the performance, and the conductor foresee soloist intention few bars before, and soloist needs to foresee conductor's goal, intention, and it's a fantastic moment. Everything happened during the performance. This is my motto, for example. My motto is positive craziness, because I have a 265 concerts in a year, for example. I live in an airplane. I stay in the home maybe 20 days in a year. I have my small daughter. She's named Anna. My wife is ballerina, prima ballerina from Bolshoi Theater. Anna Denisovna Matsueva already play piano, dancing, conducting. Father, of course, conducting father. And a great sense of humor. It's a very important thing for me.
You've garnered the attention of an atypical audience, one that doesn't listen to classical music, through one video in which you improvise on the Happy Birthday theme, a video that went viral. What's your relationship with social media?
I like this so much. I'm really blogger because I travel a lot and I have small video blogs from everywhere. Of course, I will do in Bucharest today. It's very interesting for my audience, not only for my audience, for all of them. And very often I play the jazz music, and this Happy Birthday, it's dedicated to famous maestro, for example, like Gergiev, like Temirkanov. And I would like to invite new people, new audience in the concert hall, because very important, what will happen in 10 and 20 years. Basically, in Russia, in this day, I think that it's incredible. For last 20 years, we have a new generation who go to the concert hall. If you, not only in Moscow and St. Petersburg, Irkutsk, Yekaterinburg, Novosibirsk, everywhere, Perm, Vladivostok, 50% in the whole, the young face. It's fantastic. There's the same situation in China and South Korea. But in Europe, in America, many organizations thinking about future, because basically audience in Europe and the old generation, we need to invite and we need to do something for invitation for new audience. It's a very important thing, because classical music must to live.
You are an UNESCO ambassador, director and co-director of many festivals, but I know there's one festival that is closest to your heart, and it will start in just a few days, Stars on the Baikal. How did this project come to be?
It's very important for me, because Irkutsk audience is my homeland audience. They remember me when I was very young. I played my first concert when I was 7 years old. I played Haydn concerto in the small Philharmonic Hall in Irkutsk. It's a very touching moment. And I told you about Richter concert many years ago. And after that, during the 90s, of course, you know, it's a big hall, because not many popular classical musicians came in Irkutsk. And during the 2000, we start 2004, Star on Baikal. I invite Spivakov, Bashmet, Temirkanov, and Gergiev, and Elena Obraztsova, the famous singer. Immediately, it was like bomb, because I was most happiest guy in the world, because we discover this is a star who never been in Irkutsk, and perform to my audience. Because my audience, Irkutsk, is very special. Siberian is the separate nationality, I think so. We all, the big family in Siberia. And of course, it's a very, very special festival, because it was first festival for me. And we have a special tradition on Baikal. You know, Lake Baikal is a famous lake, deepest and cleanest lake. You can drink this water from the lake. The deepest deep 1,800 meters. And we have a small boat and the sauna on the boat, Russian banya, you know, with trees, something like that. Each star who came in Baikal, I'm myself like that in the Russian banya, and after that jump to Baikal. The maximum 8 degrees, and it's extremely cold. Zubin Mehta, it was three hours before the concert. You can imagine. His wife Nancy was so nervous, but he jumps 3 times before the concert, and the concert was incredible. Many people ask me, how you play 265 concerts in a year? I go, please come in my home city, Irkutsk, and I explain to you.
What does Enescu's music mean to you?
Of course, he's a very, very famous composer, basically for the orchestra and for the violin, and of course, Enescu have their own fantastic style, very with nationality, some phrasing, and very individual the style. I like this so much, and this is very, very great festival. I know about this festival a lot of great things, and when I show the poster who came every year, it's I think that a lot of many famous festival envy that they have a fantastic list, and of course dedicate to genius composer. And of course I like Romanian audience, because audience is, for me, is a critic number one. I play for audience. It's a stage therapy. I think that if you have for example, if you have a temperature, for example, or you came from United States or from Japan, you have a fantastic jet lag, you almost died, something like that. You go to the stage and happen something magic from the audience, because I sent my energy to the audience, and the audience sent more energy to me, and the very, very healthy and the magic, and at the same time stage therapy. It's my new word.
You have your musical life, your passion for football, countless days on the airplane. What do you like to do in your free time?
Each day I improvise, not only on the stage, during the day. I don't know what will happen in the next five hours. Of course, I have a lot of friends. Friends and team is a very important word in my life, because team, football team, or young team, my kids team, my childhood team, and my foundation team, and the festivals and competition. And of course, I'm normal man. I like sauna, Russian sauna, I tell you before. I like to swim, I like to play in the tennis, I like to play in the basketball sometimes, not very often, unfortunately, but I think that perform for the audience is the most important things, because if somebody asks me, "What do you have some dream? What will do in 20 years?" And usually I answer, I want to be on the stage and play Rachmaninoff Piano Concerto No. 3, because this is very special concerto for me. It's my visit card. I play more than 200 times, and somebody counted in the 55,000 notes in this concerto. If you play this concerto on the stage, you're okay.